Election programme. Just a line of breaking news that Chelsea have submitted a bid to acquire the Battersea Power Station for a new 6,000-seat stadium. Let's go back now to David Dimbleby and Vote 2012.
Well, welcome back to our little election centre here this afternoon, where we've been chewing over all the results that have come in overnight. We have some new guests with us here. We have Michael Duggar, the MP for Barnsley East, David Willetts, Minister for University and Science, the MP for Havant, Sarah Tether for Brent Central, Minister of State to the Department of Education, and the Research Professor at King's College, Vernon Bognandor, distinguished observer of political matters for many years. We're going to talk about one or two things, but should we just start by talking about the mayors and the way those referendums on mayors have gone? Emily, can we do that?
We've just had the first 4 votes in. We're expecting another 7. There are 11 referendums in all. But what you're seeing here is a resolute rejection in 4 key cities of this idea, a key plank, you could say, of the government's localism agenda. Let me take you into a few of them. Coventry, then, have said no to having a mayor. Turnout very low, 26% voted here. 64% saying no to the yeses on 36. Nottingham didn't see council elections at all this time round. Again, a very low turnout. Don't know whether that had something to do with it. A very powerful, strong, well-run no campaign here, and they've won 57% to the yeses on 43. Bradford, for anyone who was envisaging that idea of a Galloway mayoral campaign, that now won't happen. The noes won this on 55%, yeses on 45. I think big questions will start to be asked now. Manchester as well. Let me just show you what happened here. The noes on 53. They're not untight. I mean, 47 to 53, but very low turnout once more. I think big questions, David, are going to be asked about where this campaign went wrong, whether they didn't specify the kind of powers that a mayor would have, whether they didn't suggest the budget that a mayor would have, or whether they were wrong to concentrate on the cities themselves and should have made them slightly wider reaching, maybe sort of county-wide mayors. But that debate is still to come.
Yeah, David Willetts, this was your Tory baby. What's gone wrong?
Well, it is disappointing. I still remember Michael Heseltine's great campaigns that we should have elected mayors, and he argued, and I think very powerfully, that it was one way in which you could revive the fortunes of a city. But we trust local people. This is localism in practice. We weren't going to impose it. If people wanted to have a referendum, they could vote. So we can't complain when localism is being applied in practice, is what we believe in.
But it sounds as though you haven't had your ear very close to the ground.
Well, we were hoping that there would be some support for mayors, and of course it looks as if it was quite close.
You wouldn't push for it otherwise.
Yeah, and we wanted to give people that opportunity. But we also made it absolutely clear that people had the chance in a referendum of giving their own views, and if people have said no, we respect that and understand it.
Vernon Bognor, what do you make of it?